really does feel like Christmas time whenever I get a new slasher classics movie, and this one is especially fitting for this time of year as it is Christmas Evil, with one of the best looking slipcases I've seen all year. It's just marvellous, stunning even. This movie came out in 1980. I had heard of it before, but I'd never seen it, and it's all about the character who, as a young boy, happens to see his mother more than kissing Santa Claus under the Christmas tree, and it kind of scars him. And we jump ahead to Harry as he is now, living a rather solitary lifestyle, working in a toy factory and having a little bit more than a fetish for Christmas time. His apartment is constantly littered with decorations. He keeps an eye on the kids around about the neighbourhood, taking notes of when they're naughty and when they're nice. And he is obviously a damaged individual. He has a good work life, but the people at work don't really respect him. They use him, they pick on him, they take advantage of Harry. And this kind of bouts the pressure on him. And at this time where you sort of go with family and that, he finds himself ostracised a little bit from his brother, pulling back from that situation, pulling back from his family and being a little bit of a loner. And as pressures get on top of him, as situations kind of pile on, he starts to crack a little bit, going into the persona of Santa Claus, a murderous, rampaging Santa Claus who does not take kindly to anybody that's rather naughty. If you're nice, you tend to be fine. This was a movie that I seen the cover. I like, again, the awesome cover I really enjoyed, and I was just curious about where the movie was going to go. And what I liked most about it was the time we spent with Harry, how we see how things have affected him, even though they may be a little bit comical at the start. You see really how it's had a detrimental effect on his psyche and how he is kind of latched onto Christmas as something that shows the real good in people, or he wants to see the best in people. But because of the negativity and the weight all around him and the misunderstanding nature of people in his life, he cracks and shatters into this split personality of Santa Claus, where he can put on a costume, become somebody else and do things that Harry would never really do. And it becomes a rather interesting portrait of a man who has snapped at this time of year where there is a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. And I was remarkably intrigued by the serious nature of the movie. I thought I was going to get something that was a little bit trashy, a little bit genre specific, but it felt as if it had a little bit of weight behind the tale it was telling. Now, of course, it does have those kind of trashy kind of ideas behind it, but it's handled very well. I loved the lead actor. I thought he was excellent as Harry, and the way he slowly starts to break. Some of the scenes of him just trying to figure out the Kris Kringle laugh, or dealing with situations, or just building the outfit was fantastic, and it really did. And yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of comments about this one. It reminded me ever so much about Joker, the latest movie that just came out in the cinemas. Now, there is a disparaging gulf between these two movies I'm not going to argue about, but they do kind of touch upon similar ideas. And when Santa Claus, Harry's alter ego, really starts to take things into his own hand, it becomes that kind of gore-filled movie that you're expecting it to be. But he doesn't go on the rampage. Whenever he stumbles across a party or people that are nice to him, that respect this figurehead character of Santa, he is fine with them. He parties with them, he'll dance with them, he'll treat the kids special. He just wants to be that Santa Claus. Only, if you're naughty, you're probably going to die in a bloody fashion. And I loved just this rampaging character of Harry as he just unravels and unravels. He's trying to do good while he's doing extremely bad things at the same time, and you find this juxtaposition between the good side of him and the bad side of him. We have the relationship with the brother and his co-workers, and it's kind of tie it into his revenge story as well within his naughty list of being Santa. And we get to this finale of the movie that was so good, as it becomes a witch hunt for Harry, as he's get chased down into this almost fantastical ending that was downright perfect. Absolutely note perfect. I was wowed by Christmas Evil. I was expecting a typical low-budget horror movie from the 80s, and I never got that. I got something that is far greater than I could ever have expected. I loved this movie. I found it deeply interesting and deeply fun. It's going to become a regular watch for me. Now, of course, the transfer from 88 films is tremendous. The slipcover is outstanding, and there is a plethora of extras on this. It's restored from a 4K, from a 35 archival elements, remastered English subtitles, there's commentary with Lewis Jackson, the director, commentary with the director and the lead actor, commentary again with the director and John Waters, the same John Waters that did Pink Flamingos, Multiple Maniacs, those kind of movies, and I kind of like that guy anyway. He's interesting to talk about, so it's going to be an interesting comment. There's 3 commentaries already on this disc. It has archival video interviews with the director, the star, the original theatrical trailer, storyboards, comment galleries, reversible sleeve, and the first printing comes with this snazzy slipcover and a booklet inside. And what I like most about this booklet is it's really not got much to do with the movie itself. You get a lot of things on the disc that really inform you about that. But what it does is it highlights 12 other horror Christmas themed movies for you to check out. Some I'd seen, some that I am definitely adding on my list to check out. This for me is a standout in amongst the Slasher Classics collection. The movie was wonderful. Surprisingly wonderful. I had a great time with Christmas Evil. I may watch it again tonight. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.